He's trying to put his face on the money. Did you see that? He's building a monument to himself. But see, Atlanta, he's doing these things now because no one will honor him when he's gone. Because he's a failed president and a national disgrace.
The youngest sitting senator at 39, Senator Ossoff has Trump's number. The way he speaks about this moment, the way he speaks about the corruption, the way he speaks about Trump just reveals the foolishness, the really dangerous foolishness of Trump. And this is why he's going viral. This is why he's getting a groundswell of support, not only in Georgia, but across the nation, because Democrats, people are desperate for somebody to call out Trump in this very effective way. We are tired of basically getting abused by Trump in his Oval Office, taking money whenever he wants, pardoning criminals, having his son get this huge deal with the Pentagon, all in plain sight, starting wars that he doesn't know how to end. We are basically, as American people, getting abused by Trump, and seeing somebody like Ossoff be able to stand up, fight back, voice those concerns we all care about. No wonder he's going viral. And the thing is, Trump has never said his name, despite the fact he has to have heard of him. He sees these viral clips. Trump likes to be so keyed in on what the internet is saying. The thing is when somebody's actually popular, Trump doesn't bully them. He doesn't give them nicknames. I mean, Michelle Obama is a really good example of that, or even Mamdani. He saw the popularity of him and so decided, instead of criticizing him, to basically attach himself to him. And Ossoff, I haven't heard him say one word, despite this very effective speech. Even Trump can see the rising star power of Senator Ossoff.
The question of Donald Trump reportedly tonight deciding to nominate as Attorney General his acting Attorney General, Todd Blanche, who was a participant, or if the author of the Trump slush fund, the Trump basic pardon, basically, for any possible tax crimes during his presidency, and so many other issues. What would be your view of that nomination in the United States Senate when it comes to confirmation?
Thanks for having me, Lawrence. And there is no world in which Todd Blanche could earn my vote. As far as I'm concerned, Todd Blanche should resign as acting Attorney General. And remember, he represented Donald Trump when it came to the January 6th insurrection and his trial in the Senate. He appears to be the architect of this possibly illegal and fraudulent deal to try to build a $1.8 billion slush fund for Jan 6 foot soldiers and the president's cronies. And don't forget to try to grant the president immunity for investigations of tax fraud. Todd Blanche is a crony. Todd Blanche is a loyalist. He has no business as the nation's top law enforcement official. But let me just remind folks of the following. If we want to stop these spectacularly incompetent, these loyalist nominees from getting confirmed in the United States Senate, we're going to have to stop relying on a few Republican senators to suddenly discover their courage and integrity. We're going to have to win the majority in the United States Senate. And I want to give folks a reality check, because I appreciate that there's tremendous confidence building in the strength of this wave building nationally. But I want to remind folks that national Republican groups and super PACs have double the money of national Democratic groups. And I am running in Georgia, the most competitive and crucial battleground state in the country. I will have hundreds of millions of dollars spent to try to unseat me. I'm the only Democratic senator running for re-election in a state that Donald Trump won, and we cannot win the Senate majority without winning in Georgia, which is why I'm asking everybody to take a moment right now, pull out your phone or your laptop, go to electjon.com, electjon.com, and chip in so I can get out the vote, defend voting rights, and prosecute the case against the two Trump puppets who are challenging me.
Trump says he doesn't pay attention or isn't thinking about the midterms, just like he's not thinking about Americans' financial situation. Well, he is thinking about building things. He's like a kid. He likes to have his toy construction projects. He just doesn't seem to ever finish them. I mean, the East Wing knocked down without any actually proper planning or approval, which is why it's stuck with construction. And now that bizarre reflecting pool in that press conference where he tried to act like somehow it was going to be taller than these other buildings and skyscrapers. I mean, did anybody tell him that the pool is actually horizontal? I mean, I imagine they did, considering he just drove through it not that long ago in this really bizarre motorcade PR move. But he's so desperate to still have some sort of developer persona. He's somehow trying to convince us all that the length of a horizontal pool has anything to do with the height of a skyscraper. It's like trying to appease a toddler, where you just say, oh yeah, you're right. That monkey sure does look like that zebra, just because you don't want them to have a temper tantrum. Seems to be that's what all of Trump's handlers are doing, a lot of the media are doing, but really it's just ridiculous that this child man has to get appeased in this way with his little pictures. I mean, somebody helped him make those pictures. They thought it was a good idea for him to try to compare the heights of a pool and a building. This is where we're at, folks.
To make America the world leader on human rights and return nations to the path of peaceful coexistence. And see, this is what small men like Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and Stephen Miller will never understand. That our national greatness flows not through our blood or our genes, but through our ideas. Americans are not a race, we're a people. United not by ethnicity, but by our shared convictions, and that is what makes us exceptional and a beacon to the world. How amazing is it that the most powerful nation on earth proclaims as its core values that all are created equal, with inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, no matter how humble our beginnings, no matter our ancestry, no matter when we arrived on these shores. In Atlanta, a wave is building. The kind of wave that comes once a generation, when people have been pushed too far and they decide all at once, all together, that enough is enough.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to add the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts for new updates every single day.